What's up, you guys? UFO Proof here. Well, today we're going to be discussing whether or not UFOs should be considered fringe science, and if scientists and other researchers should actually take a good look at the subject, or if it should still just be considered part of the whole paranormal community, part of Bigfoot, Loch Ness monster, ghosts, leprechauns, whatever. It should still be considered part of that, or if it's a you know should they actually take a hard look at it, even though they already had once and kind of dismissed it. But let's get your guys' thoughts. I'm going to put the link for the hangouts in the comment section on YouTube, so you can join in, or you can just join in through the comment section, just comment away, whatever works. Let me get the link up here for you guys. So if you have Google Hangouts, or if you have a Chrome browser, you automatically have Google Hangouts. If not, if you have Apple operating system, you can download it from the App Store. So let me get the link up here for you guys. I'm sorry, I just woke up. What up, Dave? What up, Sebastian? Smooth Virus. And you're at the office. Sorry. Smooth Virus said, dang it, you would go on with an interesting topic when I'm at the office. Sorry, buddy. What up, TM Cleanfield? Tom, how you doing? He says, I like the term frontier. What up, Tony? What up, Paul? How you doing, brother? All right. So, here's the link, you guys. Wait. Boom, there's a link. What's going on, Sean? Doing good? You got no sound? Let's see. Yeah, it shows it's working over here. I can see the sound reacting. What about you guys? Sebastian, Paul, Tony, Tom, Smooth, can you guys hear the sound? Yeah, Tom says he hears you fine. Oh, okay, he hears me fine. Yeah, I can see the little sound meter moving up and down. So I think it's yeah, it sounds working. It's just you, Sean. Sorry about that, brother. Try hitting the up volume button. That seems to help from time to time. Sorry, I had to grab my smokes real quick, dude. I love this thing, dude. I just pull out a cigarette and light it up, dude. Is that cool or what, dude? What up, Skin Man? How you doing, brother? So, so Tom says, or not Tom, Sean says, no, they should not be considered fringe science. What's going on, Tom?
Hey, man, not much. That's weird. When I tried to join, it gave me a new message that said,
I don't hear anything.
You don't hear me?
Oh, wait. Hang on.
Hello.
All right now.
Do you hear me now?
Now I can hear you.
Hear me?
What's going on,
Yeah,
brother?
I was just saying, when I was trying to join, I got this weird message that said UFO proof is not in your list of contacts, which is weird. It's never said that before.
It's so weird, man. What's going on, Tony?
What up, man? How you doing?
Good. Yeah, they just keep doing weird crap to my hangouts, man.
Well, I was going to say about the frontier versus fringe, or whether they should still be considered fringe.
Yeah.
I think I think it is still considered fringe if you use mainstream kind of media and the mainstream view that's still on, or cable television and stuff, as your kind of judgment point.
I
It's
think that's
still
what we have
considered.
to, like despite the fact that we are not part of the mainstream, I think we have to use that in considering the question.
Yeah, so I think that the mainstream still considers it fringe, but much less so than it used to. Um, and I think it would be great if the whole ufology community found a way to just change the term from fringe to frontier. I like frontier subject better than fringe subject myself.
Yeah, well, I mean, the fringe, kind of
It's
like dictates
derogatory,
where,
kind of.
yeah, like it kind of dictates where you would put where you would like classify the subject, meaning like you would put it, like they would group that kind of subject in with other paranormal activity, like ghosts or Loch Ness monster or Bigfoot or whatever. They would like lock it into there. Um,
Yeah.
and so, I mean, I know we don't believe that, but do you think it should still be considered, or do you think that they should like take a look at it in a scientific way, even though they already had?
I think that to be fair, it should still be considered fringe, because if you look at the ufology community as a whole, what you find within it is most people are pretty non-critical in their
Crazy.
thinking, pretty
Correct.
crazy.
Yeah.
So you don't have much choice. Because you have to include all those people. It would be great if there was, like Bigelow tried to do something and MUFON was supposed to be it, but there really isn't an organization that takes a serious look at this and really tries to eliminate all the garbage and just stick with the ones that must be special or relevant.
Yeah. No, I mean, I gotta agree. Tony, what are your thoughts?
I agree. He had some good points there.
It seems like if it seems that if what's going on, Alex? How you doing, buddy? Um, Alex is saying he can't see the live feed. Why not? YouTube is tripping. Let's see. You're having issues, and Alex is having issues. This is pissing me off, man. This is so annoying, dude. Well, I have to agree with Tom in that just based on the collective as a whole, based on all of ufology and all the people who are associated with it, because there are so many non-credible people out there
Yeah.
who want to take part of this and throw their name in it. They basically destroy any chance that we have of it ever being a subject where we can reopen the cases, where we can take a look once again and go back to like Project Blue Book or whatever and do the same thing. Like it seems like they will prevent us from ever being able to look at that in a serious light because of their craziness. And I mean, it affects the whole community every time someone comes out, and and like we were saying yesterday, people come out and they're totally smart, and they got their shit down, and then one thing just sends them off into la la land. They're just completely loco. you know What's instantly yes, Alex, reload the stream. It happens to me every day. So Sean's saying reload the stream. Alex is saying he was going to restart. Deadwood said took me 4 times to get in. Jesus, man.
Yeah, you breaking up for me a lot too.
Really? God damn.
Yeah.
Man. I don't know what's going on, man. I mean, it could be the weather out here is affecting my internet, which maybe affects.
How is the weather out there?
I don't know what. Oh, it's crappy as hell, dude. Looks like it snowed last night a little bit.
Oh man, I wish we got snow out here.
Yeah, I'm just saying that because there are so many crazy people in it that until until we can tone that down, and until we can get people to start looking at it in a objective reality, you know, and not just your feelings and your hopes and dreams, but objective reality, whether you know, whether you believe in it or not, or whether you accept it or not, it doesn't matter. It's just it's what the collective as a whole understands. I don't think that it should be, you know. Hey, what up, Snooch? You're the man, brother.
That's why I'm so hard on like David Wilcock, who I don't reject entirely, but he's such a dupe and such a goof that he gets taken in by people like Corey Good and other charlatans. And I'm really brutal about wanting to attack and invalidate those people and those ways of thinking, because we'll never get to what Kyle's talking about. We'll never get there where you're actually looking at all of this with all these idiots when they're in their profiles floating around ufology, spreading disinfo and confusing people.
Oh yeah, exactly. And like a lot of these people you can take partway seriously, and you can say, okay, like these guys seem that they know what they're talking about, and then all of a sudden, you know, they go off the deep end, you know, and it ruins it all for us, dude. It holds us all back. And as much as I want us to, you know, be able to, the scientific community and you know, academia to take it seriously and look into it, I mean, as of right now, it should still be considered just fringe science only because of what it does to us, you know, of what it looks like, you know, like the crazy people run it all, and the few people who have brains are like stuck in the shadows where they keep getting kicked off of YouTube, and and everyone ignores them, you know. They're just kind of stuck in the very background of it, you know. Sean's saying, what if they aren't lying and what the crazies are saying is reality? Well, then they're not crazy, and then that term is completely wrong, you know. But
it's a silly question, though, Sean. It's a silly question. They all have wildly different, contradictory stories about what's going on.
Yeah.
So they can't be right. It's impossible for
any.
any.
Like those balloon summoners. I mean,
how can
you take that serious?
Yes, thank you, Snooch. That's right, man. My birthday is tomorrow. Don't forget, fellas. That's right. But yeah, thank you, buddy.
Proof? Well,
that's right, man. Early. It's going down tomorrow. I think it's even, I put that on my tagline. Yeah, one day till my B-day. That's right. Everyone roundhouse Kyle for his B-day. That's right. Yeah. I mean, it just like the balloon summoners, and these guys really go off, man. And you know, they actually like believe what they're seeing are atmospheric anomalies. The fucking bug out of my face. No, UPS has not stopped by yet. And that was the first thing I did when I woke up, man, is was going look out there and like, damn it, no, not yet. Hopefully they're just delayed. It is kind of crappy weather out here.
I'm waiting too for a delivery from UPS. Same thing. I'm waiting for my pain meds to drop into my mailbox, and nothing so far. Oh, wait, is that them? They're here. Sweet.
What is it?
It's a package. It's a package for really high-end cannabis medication oil. Like
sweet, dude.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back because I got to sign for this.
Sweet, go sign for it, buddy. Sweet. That's funny. As soon as we started talking about it, it pulled up, man. That's funny. Okay, so Sebastian's saying, I think we are good. We are on a good way. More and more people open their minds for how big our solar system or our universe is, and how impossible it is. We are all alone in this freaking huge space. Totally agree with you, Sebastian. Sean is saying, ha, I'm trying to hang off the edge of a flat earth like they do those skyscrapers. Snoot said those fags. Hey, what's going on, KF? I read your Facebook last night, your story, and that's very, very interesting, man. You should come on and share it with everybody. KF wrote me one of her experiences, man, and it was really interesting. You know, I don't want to share it unless she's all good with it. But it was really, really cool story. Next pay, I'm gonna get a webcam and mic so I can get my channel started. Good, dude. Good. How come I got a feeling your channel's gonna be full of craziness? But good for you, buddy. I hope you do, man. You try to keep it on the halfway sane side, man. I'm glad you used Facebook. Thanks, Kate and Kyle, for actually checking it. That's right, man. What? Who got booted? No one got booted. Oh, wait, did Tom boot himself out? Yeah, you can share it. All right, cool. Thanks, Kate. I'll probably make a little video on it, man. It was really interesting. But I'm back. All right. So what happened, Alex? And what do you mean you got booted? Try getting on here, man. Oh no, yeah, it's Kate saying I try to keep it as sane explanation as possible. That's what happens, and this is one of the biggest problems in ufology is that it sounds, your stories can sound completely crazy, and they're a lot of them, well, at least a percentage of them are in fact true. What's going on, James? And of course, it's proof. I'm going to have segments that normal shit to insane shit. See, that's fair. Fair enough. That was coming from Sean when he gets his new channel going. Yeah, so it's really hard to determine what's real and what's people are just making up, especially if the story sounds completely crazy. Like I said, I've had stuff happen I've never told anybody yet, and I probably never will because it sounds so crazy, but it really, really happened. It happened to me and my girlfriend. Yeah, Sean is saying truth is stranger than fiction. It really is. And it makes it hard for us to be able to, anyone to take it seriously. Like I would be afraid to have the scientific community take ufology seriously and take a hard look at it right now, because right now I think it's gotten even worse than it was before when it comes to the craziness. Rendlesham Forest sounds crazy. Yes, it does. It sounds completely crazy. It sounds made up, but it really happened. I mean, how could all those guys be completely wrong about what they saw? The one guy, what's his name, Pennington or whatever, who walked around the UFO on the ground for 45 minutes. Tell us your crazy shit now. No, I don't think so. It's too crazy, man. But maybe sometime in the future, man. Dave is saying, man, fiberglass work sucks. I'm not sure what that has to do with the UFOs, but I'm just fucking with you. Yes, it does suck bad, man. But yeah, so as Henry Kissinger has come from Sean, right? Yeah, so what do we do? I mean, how do we get it so, okay, now it would be okay for academia to stop and take a serious look at it, or for taxpayers to fund an actual investigation into the subject, like we did with Project Blue Book. I mean, how long did Project Blue Book go on? 20 years, and that's what I find interesting. It took them 20 years to find out that UFOs aren't real. Give me a break. How can they collect that much data? How can they collect 20 years worth of data and say that this is fake. You know, I mean, would they collect 20 years of data on Bigfoot? No, not at all. I mean, would it take them 20 years to find out the Loch Ness monster isn't real? No. You know, if you have the United States Air Force and government backing up an investigation into the matter, and they're investigating it for 20 years, there's something there, obviously. KF, if nothing was going on, we wouldn't be reporting weird stuff, right? Right, exactly. You know, I mean, there's something happening. So, I mean, I know for a fact UFOs are real. I don't know what they are, but they absolutely 100% exist. And you can't say that, well, oh, okay, so everyone's crazy. No, man, like what I saw, what my family saw with me is 100% real. And whatever they are, I don't know. They're, you know, could they be military? No. The stuff that I saw couldn't be military. It just doesn't work like that, man. You know, it simply doesn't. David Pallades working on the missing for 20 years. Yeah, but that's the thing, you know, what does he have to do with ufology? Nothing, man. You know, it's got nothing to do with ufology. You know, there's no evidence of UFOs ever abducting people and kidnapping them. This is simply it's someone's inability to discover what happened to a person. So if a person goes missing, you know, and there's no evidence of it under weird circumstances, well, yeah, it's going to be weird circumstances. The person went missing, you know, something obviously happened, you know. It doesn't mean that it should be considered any part of ufology. I mean, why not consider it Bigfoot? These guys were in the national parks and stuff. Why isn't Bigfoot coming around and kidnapping them? You know, why does it have to have something to do with UFOs? It doesn't make any sense, except spreading fear and you know, spreading fear for people who, you know, it's like fear mongering, saying, "Oh, be afraid of UFOs," you know, because they could come and take you from a national park. Why not say Bigfoot's doing it? It doesn't make any sense to put that on UFOs. It's stupid, you know. It hurts the community, man. You know, I don't like it, man. You know, but oh, who the fuck is this dude? Yeah, I don't know who that dude is, man. But he's got to go, dude. Looks like another Renee Cruz, man. What's up, Paul? How you doing, buddy? You know, so I mean, like, but why do that, man? What sucks? Why does he always put what AB? What the hell is AB? What is that supposed to be? Why do you always put that? Can you not type, dude? What sucks, ab UFOs, is we don't believe the credible sources like military and scientists. Correct. You know. What was Revy doing? Annoying the crap out of me with that crap, dude. Just sitting there posting little childish things, dude. It just gets down, dude. I don't like kids being on here, man. This is a place for adults, dude. You know, when a kid gets on here, just posting just stupid little emoji. I'm just like, oh, this is so stupid, dude. You know, about, oh, that's what it's supposed to mean, is about. Oh, I see. Oh, I guess that makes sense if that's what you put it as, then, though, right? Yeah, like I'm saying, you know, I don't think that the thing with that David Pilates or whatever his name is should be considered by any way with the, you said that was Vern. Probably. It should be considered anyway with UFOs. What's going on, Arthur? How you doing, brother? You know, I'm not saying it's not an interesting subject. It really is, because, you know, these people do go missing, and that is scary. And I think it's an interesting subject. I don't think it should be, you know, put off to UFOs, because if you do that, then there's no chance of anyone ever trying to recover them or look for them. You can't go and get them back from a UFO. You get it? You know, there's no coming back. You can go and get someone back who just disappeared in a park, you know, or got kidnapped or something. I mean, there's a small chance of you're able to get them back, man. Hello from Spain. How you doing, buddy? You're going to Spain? Doing good. Z-Rex is saying aliens don't travel light years through time and space to put us on an examining table and fondle our balls. Well, you know, that remains to be seen, you know. We need to up the level of the UFO science discussion by working on falsifiable hypothesis. Right now, it's only a matter of believing witnesses, no scientific method, mostly. Correct, Cons. How you doing, buddy? DJ Fruit Loops, give it a thumbs up. Yes, thank you. Go ahead and thumbs it up, people. Smash it away, man. Z-Vax is just joking. Yeah. Yeah, you know, but it's like, but it's like, why would they? Why would they come this far and kidnap people? That doesn't make sense, man. You know, especially just from national parks. I mean, we know people go missing in national parks and they get lost. Hikers get lost and stuff all the time. And to say, okay, well, these UFOs just happen to come and take people from national parks. That's just giving it. That's just trying to come up with an answer because you could. It's like an investigator or a detective came up with an answer because he couldn't find the truth. You get it? He couldn't figure out what the truth was, and so he's like, alien did it. You know, all right.
And scavengers, they'll eat bones and all, sometimes even teeth. You know, we're talking,
Exactly.
so there'd hardly be any remains left.
I mean, there were, we're talking, people can get swept away in a river, can get, buried under snow and avalanches. And I mean, just all kinds of, stuff where that could make sense that somebody went missing, but yeah, people missing all over national parks. Correct. I think it's just, I just don't want to see it mixed with UFOs until there's some kind of evidence supporting that, because then we're scaring people. Yeah, you have to watch out at these national parks, these Mexican drug cartels hanging out. Well, I mean, you got more to worry about the Mexican cartels than you do UFOs in a national park. That's all I'm saying. I don't ever want to see anybody afraid of UFOs, and think that, oh man, we can't, my kids are going to get kidnapped by aliens. So, let's stay away from that whole thing. I mean, is there a chance? Sure. They make people like Doty, Tom DeLonge, Greer, Linda Moulton Howe good, and so on. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so the government, let me see. Sean says, I think the government is solely responsible for disinformation on UFO tech and extraterrestrials. They make people like Doty, Tom DeLonge, Greer, and Linda Moulton Howe and good, and so on. Correct. How many races, in your opinion, Kyle, do you think there are, if you had to guess? Oh God, millions. Probably millions of them. I would think probably maybe even billions of them. There's probably a lot of races that can't get off their planet. I mean, we just were able and that's just a blink of an eye, and the scale of the universe. We were just able to get off our planet, and we haven't even been able to go very far. We were just able to get out of our solar system not too long ago. So we haven't even been to another planet yet. A human hasn't even stepped on foot on another planet yet, except, the moon is our moon. It's not another planet. It's our moon, DJ Fruit Loops is saying Hezlon is real wicked. Yes, it is, man. Cons, anyone know of any other programs? Like what? What do you mean, what kind of programs? There's already a position of exobiology. Of course, NASA runs it, I think. Well, yeah, you know, and I like this. Okay, so the UN has an extraterrestrial ambassador. We appointed an ambassador of the UN. Should aliens ever make contact, it will be her job to attempt to communicate with them. And you just don't see them putting in an ambassador to ghosts or an ambassador to Bigfoot or anything. So, you know, I'm just saying. Not that those things aren't real. I'm not saying that they're, because, you know, after seeing a UFO, I mean, there's a lot of things that could be real, but we have to hold ourselves back. You know, Stardust Ranch cons or Bigelow Ranch or Skinwalker Ranch, right? Is it the same thing as the Stardust Ranch? Yes, but they are not researching aliens, UFOs, exobiology, but possible exoplanet biology. Correct, you know. But having studying the biology of these planets, that's a good way to look at, you know, if there's a possibility of aliens being real. Arthur saying, damn right, Kyle, you're fucking well versed on a lot of shit, my friend. Thank you, sir. Yeah, sick of getting samurai with aliens. Oh yeah, that dude. I know what you're talking about. The dude who said he killed over 18 aliens with a samurai sword. that is nothing. That is nothing more than a marketing scheme, you guys. Excuse me. It's not true. Nothing about that ranch is true other than the fact that they're trying to sell it for $5 million. And that is an advertisement. Every time you guys read that story, you're looking at an ad. It's not real. It's an advertisement to sell the guy's property. That was a terrible investment. All right. That's all it is, man. That one astronaut guy has a big alien logo. I don't know who you're talking about, DJ Fruit Loops. He said, yeah, exactly. See, so Sean just, you know, already said it before, you know, he like helped give it away and doesn't even realize it, Sean, that you're like the Stardust is for sale. I mean, Stardust is for sale. Bet he buys it too. That's why you know it's for sale, because it is a marketing campaign to sell the guy's property, not because he ever killed an alien with a samurai sword. All right. That never happened. He simply said that stuff to be able to get it out in the newspapers, and then the newspapers would in turn reply saying, you know, or spread out the message that he is in fact selling his property. He wants to get rid of it because he's afraid of these aliens. This is just a way for him to do advertising. It's free advertising. It's nothing more, man. I can't think of his name right now. He puts the stuff in outer space. Real rich guy, Bigelow or Elon Musk. Which one? One of those two, right? Yeah, exactly. He was on a couple of different shows, man. You know, and it's all about. And every time I see him on a show, it's about him trying to sell his stupid ranch. You know. But what are your thoughts, Tony?
I'm sorry. I'm just trying to scarf down some lunch right here. Can you just give me a minute?
All right. Well, here, get off of the live until you're done eating, man.
You got it.
Cool, buddy. But yeah, yeah, you know, and if I get to give, you know, Cuvid a hard time, I got to give Tony a hard time too. You know, it's like if you come on here and talk You know, don't just come on and sit on camera. You know, okay, it's so annoying when people do that, dude. Just come and sit on here just totally quiet. It's like, what are you doing on here, dude? You know, get on here and be part of the conversation. If not, I'll just talk. You can go to the comment section. Aliens should blow his ranch up for talking shit. Shit, he killed aliens. Yeah, exactly. You know, you know. He claims ghosts, aliens, freaking werewolves, right? All that stuff just to get the fact that his ranch is up for sale and he's terrified of being there, you know? So I got to sell it, man. You know, like I could see him totally having a ghost story and saying, oh man, a ghost came here and attacked me, blah, blah, blah. So if you are into ghosts, you'll want to come and buy this ranch for $5 million. You know, it's a joke, man. You know, I bet you would love that ambassador job. You bet your sweet ass I would, dude. You know, John Bourne is saying, were you talking about Richard Branson? Oh yeah, he's another one. He puts him out in space, like a Spaceship One and stuff, which I think is really cool. Whatever happened to Spaceship One? You know, I think it's a really cool concept. Use another plane to get you up till altitude and then launch from altitude right into orbit. You know, I mean, that's a great idea, dude. Jesse Ventura or DJ Fruit Loops is saying that you forget his name. He was on Jesse Ventura. He has a big UFO logo. I mean, being on Jesse Ventura right there, you just lose so much credibility because he's on there, like, you know, like when they're thinking like these underground cities and highways and stuff like that are some kind of conspiracy for hiding people. Like that's like, dude, I've talked to so many people. They're like, dude, like these underground cities, these underground highways are literally just that. They're like, you can just go anywhere in them. They're like, you can go in there. They're trying to act like it's all secured and stuff, dude. They're like, no, dude, it's just like a highway cut underground instead of going over top of ground. It was just easier for them to go underground, man. You know, instead of cutting their way through all these hills and stuff like that, man, it was just easier just to go down and dig right through the ground. And I think it's like in Kentucky and stuff, man. But I remember him arguing with Bobby Heenan. I didn't see that one. Have you ever talked about that Red Bull jump they did from way the fuck up? The video kind of shows a lot. Oh yeah, absolutely. I never did a thing on it. I heard they constructed FEMA camps on Nibiru. Is that true? Yes. They constructed FEMA camps on Nibiru, and we're all going to be sent there. Along with Walmart, by the way. There's also a Walmart up there, which they're going to plan to lock us all in, dude. Old school wrestling. Shit. Yeah, I see. Smooth Virus SS1 didn't blow apart. That was the other one. SS1 didn't blow apart. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Virgin Galactic one. Yeah. Yeah, one of them. Yeah, one of them got destroyed and killed the pilot, I think. And then I forget, man. That was very interesting though. Kyle, is that Bud Light or Pepsi? That is Pepsi. It might have looked like Bud Light because of the NFL logo or something on it, dude. Yeah. I don't drink, man. I gladly work as an elderly door greeter at the New Bureau Walmart. Nah. Oh, right. Right. But before that was Spaceship One, which was in DC now. Yeah, it's true. Have you noticed how Jesse Ventura wobbles his head when he talks? No, that's funny. He's probably got Parkinson's or something fucked up. When the X Prize, that one is in the museum. Oh yeah, that's cool. And that X Prize, they gave him what, $10 million, dude. You know. Suicidal tendencies, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, $10 million to anyone who can get into space, dude. They're like, we're going to space, people. I need $10 million. How much did it cost them to build Spaceship One? Well, I think it was less than $1 million, dude. So I think they came out on top, man. Let me get my cigarettes here. Yeah, so I'm going to have to. I'm going to have to switch my days for broadcasting live, and I think I'm going to start doing it like every other day, just because it's like really stopping me from being able to make my videos and do all my like character videos and all that stuff, man. So because I keep letting my lives, first I'm having 2 of them a day, and I keep letting them run super long. I think Rutan spent more than 10 million on the SS1 project. Really? Oh man, that sucks. Yeah, I knew Bert Rutan was going to win as soon as he said he was going for it. Yeah, he makes some cool designs, dude. Like aircraft that can land without power. Like if something was a fail, like they kind of float down to the earth and stuff. Man, he's made some cool looking models and stuff like that. Um, yes, we are, sir. Absolutely, and uh, we need to find a cool story to do it on, man. Yeah, 2 a day is a lot, man. Exactly. It's like it's too much. In fact, doing it every single day is also a lot, dude, because it prevents me from being able just to do like to sit and make my videos, which take you guys have no idea how much time it takes to make a stupid video, especially the ones that I like to make, like my good ones and stuff, man, because it's not just a video. Like I also have to write everything and script it all out and stuff, man. So what do you think of that family that found the metal sphere? It would move on its own, then it disappeared. You remember that one? Oh yeah, absolutely. That's a really cool one, man. Yeah, you want to do a panel on that one tonight, Smooth? What up, Sergeant Shill? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, we want to do that one. Tom built the Voyager, which flew all the way around the world without refueling. That one is in the NASA museum too. All right. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Let's Sergeant Shill, don't forget we got that panel tonight, dude. So I guess we're gonna do the that metal sphere that Cooper's talking about, man, because that was a really cool case. Yeah, that's what Cooper's saying right now, cool case. Yeah, so let's do a panel on that tonight. So if you guys want to try to research that one, we'll do a sit down panel on that one. It was this family found like this metal sphere, and I mean it would like move on its own, and it did a bunch of things. Like it would react to music, they claimed, and it reacted to stuff, like, and it would just like do weird stuff across, no, not the one in China, the one here in America. But I think we're going to mention about the one in China or whatever. It could be a part of a spaceship, like it could have just fell off a spaceship, but who knows? We'll have to research it, dude. So look it up tonight. Alex, can you find a link or something for Smooth so he knows what story we're talking about? Sound good, you guys? Filling me in on the story is a good 10 minutes of content. The dumbass, I heard it just disappeared, man. You think you've heard about it on the Mysterious Universe podcast? Probably. China one was a rocket part, wasn't it? Well, I mean, the China one, the kids described it flying around, and like, and landing and then flying around again. And it was really crazy, man. They found it in Florida in the 1980s. I think that might be the same one. Oh no, I think this one was like middle America, like freaking Nebraska or something. Something weird like that. Yeah, dude. Arthur is saying sounds like it'd be a great show with that story. I agree, man. Um, the Sphere never performed the stunts the family said in front of other people. They only told that, and 3 years ago, or fifth like that, an artist lost a piece of his work that consisted of metal. Oh, maybe that's it, dude. Bet's Mystery Sphere. That's BETZ Mystery Sphere. All right. Oh, okay, different one. I was pictured in the farmer's field. Yeah, we'll talk about that one too. I guess kind of since they're all like little, they all kind of have like similar attributes to their story. Okay, I know the found one on the beach. A lot of people thought it had something to do with the Navy. Yeah, any of these stories that are all similar like that, with people finding a sphere or whatever. Let's add them all into the panel tonight, man, because I think it'd make it for a good topic. Spheres, look it up. It's part of artwork. Yeah, so we'll have to look that up too. So if that could explain it. You're going to make some cool UFO proof merchandise with your new 3D printer. Unfortunately, the 3D printer, it'll make anything you want, which is freaking awesome, dude. It's so cool, man. And I am going to make a UFO pipe out of it. All right. It's going to be awesome. A UFO proof pipe. However, to make it so I could sell it to people, I have to go and take it to a factory and get it fabricated, and have them like reproduce it, because it's just made out of like this kind of like this poly resin filament stuff. So, it could, it's cool to make the design, but you have to kind of put it out there. You have to take it and get it, like manufactured at a factory or whatever. Taylor just did a re-upload of one his Bet's family last week, guessing why they were. It's a lot of talk about it right now. Oh, did he? Oh well. We can do it. We can do a panel discussion on it, man, which will be much more interesting. John Bourne said Spaceballs. Rock and roll, dude. Freaking love Spaceballs. I think it's funny how do you know that Tyler did a show on that, dude? You always watch Secure Team 10, don't you, Sergeant Shell? Make sure you get recycled plastic for your printer. I'll tag you in a 3D print artist in my friends I'm friends with. All right, cool, man. Well, I didn't even see what a coincidence. I would buy a UFO proof pipe. Hell yeah, dude. UFO proof flamethrower, right? Get the mongoose. It'd be a cool discussion, but not necessarily UFO related. What's the mongoose, man? The only thing I know that's mongoose is a bicycle, dude. Tell me it's a cool drone. They found it in the middle of a fire. I don't know what that means. Yeah, dude, I'm definitely making this UFO proof pipe, and now that I got the 3D printer, it's gonna be even awesome, even better, man. No, but I do listen to forums and other sources that talk about what's out there, what's trending, to stay on top of what's the buzz is. See, I guess that's true, dude. Because I actually, in a sense, I would, the same thing happens to me. You know, where people come and they tell me stuff about Tyler's security team. So it's like, you know, to anyone else, they might seem like I watch it. I don't watch it. You know, I'm not saying that it's like it's so terrible you can't watch it. You know, I just don't watch it. You know, it's actually fairly annoying now. I don't know what it is, dude. It's just like, I guess it's just old and played out, dude. You know. And everyone he uploads, it get brought up in the chat. Yeah, you know, it's always getting brought up in the chat. So how everyone's like, "Oh, did you see this? Did you see that?" I'm just like, same answer every time. No, no, I did not. Yeah, see, Alex knows what's up, man. Anyway, okay, so well, that's what we're gonna do. So tonight, let's and it's going down at 6 o'clock my time for the panel for the discussion. Kyle, what's the best way to contact you directly? I own a merch printing business with my brother in LA. Fucking all in with UFO proof. Hell yeah, Arthur. Here, you can contact me through my email. I will post it to you right now. Here, hang on. Boom, dude. Just email me away, man. All right. The actual video he made like that 2 years ago, but then I did see the original Betts family video. Oh, okay. Yeah, 6 p.m. Pacific. Well, Smooth, bring that story up, man. He's talking about the Hopkinsville Goblin incident. I've never heard of it, so bring that up too, man. All right, Arthur. Yeah, hit me up, dude. All right, you guys. I'm gonna get out of here so I can start working on this other stuff. And I will see you guys back here tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Don't forget to hit the like button, share it, subscribe if you haven't before, and make sure you go and hit the notifications bell on my homepage because they are not putting out my notifications to people. So even if you already are subscribed and already have the notifications on, go hit it again because they're screwing with people for some reason on my channel. So also support me on Patreon and PayPal. And if you want some UFO proof merchandise, you can go to Teespring. And soon, hopefully, Arthur can help us get our UFO proof pipe made, dude. So that would be awesome, man. We talked about that other day. The family attacked it. Cops came and left. Jack, the stripper, brought it up. Oh, okay. I don't remember that one, but all right, you guys. Well, hopefully I'll remember it later, though. Just bring it up tonight, man. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. So Sergeant Shill, Smooth Virus, I'll see you guys at 6 o'clock back here for the panel discussion, and everyone else, see you guys at 6 o'clock. And you guys, I'm actually gonna hit you guys up around 5:30. All right. That way we can kind of go over everything and then start the show. All right. So yeah, be ready around 5:30 Pacific time. Okay. All right, you guys. I will see you guys tonight around then. All right, everybody. And yeah, don't forget, subscribe, hit the like button, smash it away, man. Share the videos, and I will see you guys tonight. All right, everybody. UFO proof out.